So Tom, we have come to this fun part of the questions. What are the most popular item? Or I know it's very difficult to pick one, but what will be the most popular product from the Fortnum Mason store in Hong Kong?
So raw blend tea,
Okay.
which people really enjoy. Our mooncakes, which I mentioned earlier. And then, of course, the one thing that we're really excited about is that we are now distilling our own gin here
I know.
in Fortnum and Mason on our third floor. And we are going to do a Hong Kong blend of gin, and we'll be sending it over to Hong Kong later this year.
Hong Kong inspired gin.
Hong Kong inspired gin.
Wow, we look forward to that. So we mentioned that you're visiting Asia next month.
Yes.
So what is the things that is more excited you about your next visit?
Well, we're going to Japan, which I haven't been to since I joined. We have a long-standing relationship with a partner in Japan, and we have a number of shops in Mitsukoshi department stores across the country. So I'm really looking forward to going to see them and working out how we can push that business further and what more we can do to support our partner there. And then we're coming to Hong Kong, very exciting to have our launch party on the 5th of October in our restaurant at 𝐿𝓉'𝓈. So I'm really looking forward to doing that.
Do you prefer British or Chinese style tea?
My favourite tea is probably the smokiness of 𝓉𝒾𝓂𝑒,
Oh, okay.
which is a slightly unusual.
It's quite a strong smell.
It is,
of the
but
flavour.
I really enjoy a nice cup of 𝓉𝒾𝓂𝑒.
Okay, well, interesting. And we know, of course, Fortnum Mason is founded by two gentlemen.
Yes.
But if this store, Fortnum Mason, is a person, is a character, what kind of personality you would describe it?
What sort of person? Gosh, that's a really good question. What person would they be? I mean, a proper foodie, probably.
Yeah.
And I think that's really what we're trying to do, is make sure that people understand that Fortnum's, first and foremost, is all about extraordinary food and drink. So I would say a young, cool foodie.
And so last question. What is the interesting fact or unknown fact that a lot of, even though we are a big fan of yours, but anything that is interesting or unknown to your fans?
What can I tell you about Fortnum's? It was founded in 1707,
Yeah.
which is the same year that the Act of Union was signed that brought together England and Scotland under a single parliament and a single crown, which makes Fortnum and Mason as old as the United Kingdom itself.
So much history, but you also have a lot of changes, like the third floor with the open kitchen now.
Yes, we're very excited about that. So the idea is that, I mentioned earlier, we have 100 chefs who work in this building. The idea behind the food and drink studio is to bring some of those chefs out from the kitchens and give them an opportunity to showcase their wares in front of customers. And a lot of the food that we sell in Piccadilly is actually made in Piccadilly.
Oh, I didn't know
So we're not
that.
buying it in. And I really want customers to understand and see that. It's a really important part of the customer.
And you're building the connections with the customers, and
Yes,
also to store the
well,
products.
they can see the sort of the history and the skills that go into creating food.
Wow, thank you, Tom.